Jin, over here. We can use the old road from Omi up through Fort Kaminodaku. Only problem is it's held by Mongols. You need help to drive them out. I know some hunters camped on Mount Sago. Their leader's named Takashi.
Friend of yours?
No, but he'll do anything I ask, and his men are good archers. While you're meeting them, I'll slip through your uncle's castle. Meet our friends in Omi.
Lead them to strike the fort from the south.
Bakey bakes, bake, bake! You're so fast! Primed and ready for action.
Yes. Be careful, Hina.
You too.
My glasses. I just fetched them from the bedroom. Ah, there they are. In my pocket. Oh, nice! Peach is playing Yakuza, right? I still haven't decided if I want to play the Yakuza games, so like, I don't watch them. I'm like, what if one day I ruin this for myself? Like, a few years ago, I was absolutely obsessed with. I had Spec Ops: The Line on Xbox 360 for about 6 years, and I never touched it. And I'd somehow managed to avoid all spoilers of it, and I was like so careful in case I eventually played it. Oh, I need 50 more supplies. Irish, hey! Hey, thanks. That makes me feel happy. Yeah, what if I spoil an extremely like cohesive and strong element of the Yakuza plotline for myself? That's always a consideration. I really need some supplies. Do you have them? No, but I'll take that. Oh.
If you can bring more, it's yours.
Oh. I can be a tomato. Region 4 and Neo, nice. I dodged the Spec Ops story for ages and ages and ages. And then I was watching a YouTube video and somebody talked about it but referred to the plot element first and then said, and that was in Spec Ops: The Line, so I don't know why it's here. And I was like, oh, okay. So I saw it, and then I decided to watch every single thing about it. So yeah, essentially. The thing is, then I hadn't like gotten rid of my Xbox, but I haven't played my Xbox in years. My dad uses it to play Skyrim now, and Hitman. So it's in a better place, and I wouldn't have had a chance to play it anyway. It's a good game, well, from what I understand. I decided eventually, like once I had it ruined for myself, I just watched loads of videos about it on YouTube, and I was like, right, there we go. Had my fill. Oh my god, as I Bakes, I fucking hated that boss. I hated him, absolutely hated him. The spoiler was that, first of all, there was the white phosphorus spoiler, and I played up to that point in the game.
Apologies.
Oh, I've gotten 2 off, great. So yeah, there was that. I think that was about as far as I played, so I didn't know that. And then there was, and then after that they mentioned. No, it was like, oh, and you don't even realise that the guy was mad the whole time. Like, the whole white phosphorus thing in Spec Ops: The Line. And I was like, oh, so he was mad all the time and there was a white phosphorus thing. You respect as you get in the proficiency up and sword? Yes. I was doing that as well. Doing proficiency as I went. I can assure you that it makes it much, 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 much harder to do that. But both of us can do it anyway. I need supplies. Yeah. White phosphorus bomb was like really harrowing actually. I didn't watch a full playthrough, but I watched like quite an in-depth like look at it. I need 2 more supplies. There must be somewhere here. Do they really? It's harder doing it this way. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're not you're not getting to grips with one weapon. You're getting like an approximate knowledge of all of them, which is fine. But at some point, it is going to get very difficult if you're not like super in tune with your weapon. I remember spear was one of the last ones I had to do, and it will be something. It will be a boss that you'll have to deal with soon, and I'm waiting for you to tell me about them. I can't believe Nobu died. Well, I can't find any supplies, so... Yeah, the thing is, I'd managed to avoid Spec Ops spoilers, like, the whole time. And my friend was, like, completely blown away. She was like, how on earth have you not heard of that? Okay, so, let's go to Izumi Village, and then loop round and go to... Wolves at the Gates. Maybe we're not allowed to. No, we'll probably be allowed to. Should we finish the main story? Let's finish the main story. Let's just do that. Oh. Sorry, not Nobu. Oh, that's the GTA get in. I've been doing GTA missions all day, trying to get 70 gold medals in missions. I've got about 45 now. I need to find and do more Strangers and Freaks missions, because I'm trying to do it on main missions, and they're such a pain. Because like they're like 20 minutes long, and if you miss one thing, you can't restart. And if you die and have to restart from a checkpoint, you can't do that either. Where are we going? Oh. Yeah, I reckon so, Scopes. It's hard to avoid. Hey, Frostig. Like one of the games that I was really annoyed about having support for me was Soma. I went to a games convention in Norwich very recently after it had come out, and like they put you in like a lecture hall and then like close the door, and I was like sat in the middle of this big row, and there were like 6 lectures back to back. So you know, I didn't know. I didn't know. And the guy was talking about it, and I was like, oh man, I really want to play this, but I mean, like, hopefully he won't mention the end. And he was like, and now at the end, this happens, and this is really interesting because it asks the question. And I was like, oh no. I was just sat there like, I feel too socially constrained to leave. I feel too awkward to leave, and if I put my head in my hands or my ears, you know, my hands with my ears, people are going to think I'm nuts. So I just sat there and politely watched as this man dissected the ending of Soma. How you doing, Frostig? To be fair though, after it was ruined for me, I watched Markiplier play it, and I was like, this is really good. But I probably would have gotten bored playing this, so I felt a bit better about it. Oh. Lecturer guy, yeah, I don't know. I should have looked at the timetable a bit better. I want to do standoff.
Are you cowards?
There we go. Just wanted to recommend a game. What is it? Ow! I blinked. Nah, I've never played Darksiders. Also, one of my ears are blocked. I'm really annoyed about that. No, I want to jump on him, please. Never mind. Ow. Ow. Well, I can try the standoff again. Oh, when are we going back to Alien Isolation? I don't know. I was going to play it off stream. Like, I find it that boring that I was going to open, like, a hard mode speed run and then just copy them, run through it. I guess I'm not allowed to do a standoff. I might let myself die. I'm not running. I'm gonna let myself die. I want to do a standoff. Actually, are you allowed to do a standoff? I'll let myself die and then I can at least shoot them a bit. Sorry, Jin. Sorry. That wasn't very optimal. Hey, is this, what difficulty are you playing? We're just playing normal, I think. Quite similar to Neo, but I guess much better. Oh, that's quite high praise. Well, I mean, we kind of work on like a poll-based system here, so if you have enough merts, which you might do, you've been around the channel for a while, you can tell me to add it to the poll. What is the point of this, like... Never mind. Is it better than Neo? Is it really better than Neo? You've heard it more compared to Zelda. Interesting. So has it got like 3 stances and different weapon types with like whole trees of abilities and things and ki and stamina management and... It's nothing like it. Okay. Phew! Couldn't stand my... I've dedicated my life to Neo these last few months. I've had to learn to be like, to like really stand it to get through it. Or maybe I have just really stand it as I've gotten through it, you know? Uh-oh. Oh man. Dante's Inferno or Devil May Cry, oh, see. I mean, if it makes it onto the poll, and therefore the list, I'm down. Every time I play this game, I have to learn how to play it again. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Well, I mean, if it's got a good story, in that case, it would be better than Neo, because Neo, even though Neo is based on a story that happened, it's still got a shit story. Ow. Can't see anything. I don't think that the history part was shit. I just think that Neo's ability to tell a story wasn't very good. I mean, you saw it. The only way they told stories was through, like, text summaries before and after each mission. Like, I'm not gonna read text. That's why I play games. I don't want to read. I came here to Assassin's Creed, not to read. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I only just woke up. I am. It is terrible storytelling. You can be frank. I know you're Scobie, but you can be frank if you want. I feel a bit burpy. When I face Lady Butterfly, she's tough. Ow. She's got some good shit in her fight. It's an absolutely terrifying clusterfuck the first time though. Ooh. A horse! You look like my horse. Nobu. Oh, we can go and get some. We can go and upgrade my sword. You mean Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wagon? Because of that bum. I should have called this stream Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wagon. Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot that my controller doesn't pulsate now. Thanks, Scopes. Right, I'm gonna go back here. Oh my god, I'm sorry if I'm playing so much GTA. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, you're supposed to press triangle to get in your car. I'm so sorry, Pony. I'm so sorry. Trevor made me do it. To get the gold medals, I had to do every ending, because like once you finish the game, you unlock all 3 endings, and you can play them to get the gold medals on them. And they're really easy gold medals, so I was like, morals damned. So I killed Michael and Trevor today. It was the most horrible thing I've ever done. I was very, very upset doing it. They have very sad, cruel deaths. Don't they, Blue? I feel severely dehydrated today. Hey, you're right. Just on the form. She's been following me everywhere today. Now that she's out of heat, she's like a big baby again. Twitch is being an arse. Twitch is being an arse, because my bitrate is fine.
Improve your blades, my lord.
Good for you.
Your blade is ready. Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
Right, I need a lot of something else.
An honor to serve.
What's Twitch doing? I would hope so, but probably not. It's so weird because they try it with each other, despite them both being girls. They like back up against each other and just wiggle. they try it against me. I'm like, cannot give you what you seek. I'm sorry, but they still persevere. They're just like really crazy about it. They're like dick crazy in a way that is like very troubling. It's so strange. It's 8 days till their operation though. Yeah, I'm like, I'm your mum. This is strange. Please don't do this to me. I held you when you were like this big. Blue, pack that in. Hey. 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 Thank you. I opened the curtains today, even though I hate doing that, because I'm next to my front window in my house. Blue, no, I'm next to my front window in my house, so like, you go outside. All right, we're going outside. You ready? Go, go, go. Thank you. Yo, Shickle! Yeah, I hate having the front curtains open when I stream because, like, my room faces out towards the street. So as it gets darker outside, I can't see outside, but if somebody was walking past my house, they could see inside. I find that really uncomfortable that somebody could just be looking inside my house. It's nice and cool right now. I'm keeping a very pleasant breeze through the window. So my cats like to attack the blinds while I'm streaming because they want the blinds open. But recently, when I've been letting them in, when I've been streaming and opening the blinds for them, because I love them, they still attack the blinds. I'm like, I'm not opening it the whole way. Come on. Let's compromise, but cats don't know what that means, so. Okay. Sago. Sagaloo. How you doing, Shek? What else is this gonna be? Just a shrine? You woke up late. How do you mean? I had a nap, and I haven't been sleeping very well lately, so I've been going back to my daily naps. And it's really strange because I'm so tired when I go for the nap that I go through like a full REM sleep cycle. I have like really fidgety, like, not panicked dreams, like they're not like bad dreams, but like really, like really high energy, dynamic dreams that stress me out and stuff. I keep dreaming that I lose my cats. And like I'm running around looking for them, things like that. Not the cats. Wanting your insurance number? Why the fuck does he want your insurance number? Do not give him that. Aw, what does Twinkle do in your dreams? Oh. Oh, this is a camp. Twinkle things, twinkle things. I had a dream I went on holiday to Los Santos, but in my mind it was like Los Angeles, because I've been there before. But it was definitely Los Santos. Like I was looking around, it was definitely Los Santos. But I took my cats with me and let them out in the garden, and then was surprised when they ran away, and that was it.
My lord, I've heard search of the same power the Mongols used to light their blades aflame.
A blade on fire. That would prove useful in such a cold place. What makes them think Prince Jokaku holds the secret?
The musicians.
So my hello for the month.
His
Welcome.
words must be convincing. If people
Hello and
willing to
welcome.
risk freezing to death.
Perhaps I'll hear the song for myself.
The musician may still be at the base of the mountain, though I can't imagine he'll stay for long.
That was so cold. Sorry. I just saw that you messaged me on Discord, and I was like, oh. How are you? How's life? How was the game last night? Watched it this morning. Oh, what'd you get up to last night? Other shit to do.
Our campfire, my lord.
Nice. See that ludicrous display last night?
Are you Takeshi?
You know my name.
We watched B movie.
I'm
We'd
Jason.
already set B movie up by the time Shrek outvoted it. So
She's alive. Where is she?
The Mongols blocked the pass to Omi. I have to open the way, and I can't do it alone. Yuna told me you can help.
Sounds dangerous.
I
It
thought
was
you were an
funny.
expert hunter.
it was very funny. We all had a good laugh. All had a good chuckle.
Is that what Yuna told you?
She thinks you care enough to fight. Is she wrong?
About me? No. But my people need a reason to risk their lives.
It's going to be a cold winter. Why spend it on a mountainside hunting squirrel? You can live in a warm fort.
Is that more of that grade A sarcasm?
You have a deal.
This won't be like hunting.
Shrek is definitely better than B movie.
Over
B
here.
movie just has like so many random ideas that it throws around. Like, what if bees were lawyers? What if a bee and a human woman fell in love? What if she already was in a committed long-term
I'm
relationship?
from this side. Yuna and the rest of my friends will hit them from the south.
Yuna will be there? Alright.
The fort was built around the cliffs. We can use them to get inside.
Woodcutter can. Supplied lumber to the fort. Haven't seen anyone there since the Mongols showed up. How good are you at climbing?
Better than average.
Ha! Oh, that's actually quite a fair assessment, Jin. I'll allow that. Hey, Sophie. Are you okay? She's like, you put my sister outside. She's so pretty. Come on, not Nobu. I've never played a game before where you've had to like name your companion animal and then watch it die horribly. So this wasn't something I expected. I was like, oh, this is like Pokemon. Ooh. Hello. Well, we almost did it. When you didn't guess, I see.
Fight me!
Let's fight. Lovely. Ooh, righteous fury. I love when my fury is righteous. Oh, all right, we'll go there. I can't wait to fully upgrade my sword. Gee, I wonder if I get an achievement for that. Uh-oh. Are we in map clearing mode? Nah, it's more like I'm just clearing stuff on the way there. You know? Crane Mountain Shrine. I bet it's up there. Let's go. Hopefully we finish it today. That would be pretty solid. But I mean, like, who can resist these footholds? Whoop. Sekiro for a secondiro. Sorry. Whee! Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Okay. Base. This is a really big island. Okay. No! Oh. I watched Yossi's review of it as well. It was not very kind. Oh, Seth's in the little nook in my desk. Oh. I love desk. Oh. She wants to be with me all the time, but she never lets me stroke her. She hates it. Yeah. I guess if you keep up to date with AAAs as he does, you'd probably get really sick of collectathons. But like, I've barely touched Ass Creed, and other similar things, so this is very new for me. Yeah. I remember he said, like, if you told me this was Assassin's Creed Samurai, I would have believed you. Which is quite an angry comment. To be fair, this is like a very mellow experience, you know. This game for me is all about like the spectacle and the exploration and stuff. It's like a very easy streamlined experience. It's enjoyable, but I wouldn't give it like Game of the Year or anything. It's just nice, you know. I guess if the notion of spectacle is like worn off for you, it's definitely the kind of thing you would really not want to play. Let's carry on. I think so, Scopes, I think so. And like, nothing this game does is like different. You know, you could reskin this and it could be any kind of game. So I feel like I understand the frustration of playing something that doesn't do anything new. Ow. It feels good to have upgraded my sword a bit, because for a while I was doing like very little damage. Yeah, I agree, Bakes. Like, I don't even play that many of these kinds of games, and from what I can tell, a lot of people have said things like that. Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people have said that they would give this game of the year, and I'm like, I probably wouldn't give this game of the year. I think it's a very nice game. I enjoy it.
You saved my life, little Sakai. Terrible you must be, Prospect.
Anywhere you can go.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I was traveling.
No, I agree.
Across their nearby outpost.
Also, I feel like Neo 2 was...
Anyone who tries to pass.
For me as an experience, Neo 2 was better than this as an experience. Yeah, if you like Assassin's Creed, you'll love this. Maybe this is the Assassin's Creed of the year, because there's 2 of them, isn't there? Mad Max! Somebody on the Trophy Hunting subreddit got the plat for that the other day. And it reminded... Because after I found out how terrible the plat is, I remember reading about it for ages. Like, there are so many old, salty Reddit posts where, like, the plat runners has been ruined for people. Oh. Map clearing. You actually said it was like picking rabbit turds off the carpet with a pair of tweezers. I'm all for that. I don't know what I'm suddenly allergic to, but it's hit me really hard. Where are we? Nowhere. Okay. Oh. There are no tissues in this room. Minecraft! Nice. Are you playing it with that crazy warlock mod? Hey Tiger, how are you? Hello, hi. Really, Heath? So I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 has like huge breadth. Like it's a wide game in what it offers you. Is it polished? Like is it breadth and depth, or is it just breadth? And mixed smooth. Ah, nice.
Back away from the edge. I'll be right up.
Oh, fuck off, Takeshi. You're so fucking rude. Sorry. What's up, Seth? I don't know what I can offer you. Would you like to say hello? Oh! Oh. You okay? You okay? Look. Hello. 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 Oh, how do I put you down? Wanna go down there? Oh! Right, let's survey.
We'll get on that roof. Control the high ground.
I don't know why she meowed at me.
She was a good teacher.
You are a super gaming hipster. Trevor and Michael deserve better than your sass.
And plenty of targets.
The bulk of our force should go there.
Thanks, Tiger.
You men with me. Everyone else get to the
If you
bridge.
rush Red Dead 2, it sucks. Interesting.
The enemy sees me. Take that.
I bet you do, Tiger. Do you have any? Yeah, exactly, Scobie. I agree. Let's do a standoff. Let's stand off. Oh. How do I do a standoff? Yeah, I gave me the option earlier. Why? What magical combination do I need? Nope. Maybe I have to be further away. It has a trick to it, okay. What's the trick? Hey, Red Dead 1 soundtrack. Bing, bing. Ding, 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 ding. Seth. Have to be in enough open space, okay. Do you miss your sister? She went outside because she was bad. You can go outside as well though if you want. I'm just walking around absolutely hammering the up on the D-pad. Right, well, never mind. Guess we're just doing it this way then. Actually, I might leave. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Go away, go away. I would kill for a lock-on. Like, The Witcher 3 has, like, a loose lock-on that Geralt uses when you're fighting, and then it has, like, a hard lock-on that it uses when you, like, find an enemy that you want to commit to fighting. I wish this game had that. So in The Witcher, when I'm fighting a big group of enemies, I can sort of leisurely go around and kill them, but then if I see like an archer aiming at me in the distance or like a big enemy, I can lock onto that and just sort of focus that down. But on this, you don't really get that choice. I keep forgetting to only press that once. Oh, there's a lot of flowers around here now. What a horrible way to go. Oh, okay. Why didn't we just do this in the previous fight? I definitely could have taken on that entire camp. I need more stuff, but it was law! It's showing at the right 2 of the mission menu. You know, I noticed there's a black X marker on the logo of the shrine, or the logo of the Torii Gate. It appears when you select any mission, and it's showing at the right 2 of the mission menu. I don't know. Are you offline? Have you been banned? I don't know. Have you Googled it first of all? Like, I've never heard of that. The struggle is real. Oh, I think it's down there. Oh, I'm not sure, Tiger. Never heard of that. If you find out, please let me know. I'll be interested.
What sort of animals would do this?
The Mongol kind. The woodcutters must have resisted them.
Let's kill every bastard in this fort.
Another patrol. We'll ambush them when they come through. Hide.
You heard him. Move.
Still only got to get the Samurai of Legend. Oh, nice. How are you doing with it? Can I do standoff?
Now, kill them all.
Come on. Damn it. Ow. Completed all missions and submissions. I honestly don't know, like... You have to have missed something. Ah, precious Irish. Did you get your PS4 Pro back? Because I mean,
Lord Shimura has his plan to fight the Mongols.
Hey Lesto, how you doing? Did you get your PS4 Pro back, Irish? Because that's quite an expensive thing for somebody to take from you.
Is at his castle.
I mean, he did. If he hasn't given it back, like, and you asked for it back, it is stealing. You could get some authorities involved with it.
That came from the southern gate.
Got to see what's happening. Over here.
Oh, perfect. Alright. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I got really angry about that, like, by myself in my house. Oh, fair enough, Tiger. Oh.
She did that.
We have to get over there. Let's get a look at the bridge.
How you doing, Lester? Okay, well, for some reason we can't open that specific door, but that's fine. There might be other doors that we can open. No, I guess we'll go up this ladder, maybe? Yep, go ahead. What is it, Irish? Yeah, Tiger. If you like brown eyes and sarcasm, swipe right. Nice! I mean, it's a real, like, clincher of a final line. Really seals the deal. I like that. I can blow darts. I'm gonna blow darts really far.
The Mongols send most of their forces over there. This is our chance.
If we charge across the bridge, we'll have to deal with that Hwacha quickly.
Could you sneak under the bridge with that hook of yours? Take the Hwacha by surprise?
Oh, Takeshi's coming to respect me!
I could grapple onto the tree and swing across. There's a way up the cliff on the other side.
If they spot me, we can hit them with arrows. Charge across with Sengoba.
Takeshi's castle.
Either way, it'll be risky. We'll follow your lead, Lord Sakai.
Get your people ready to move.
Similar to Days Gone. Interesting. I haven't played Days Gone, so I'm afraid I wouldn't know. Oh wait, I see. The button prompt is underneath my webcam. Uh oh. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh no, now I can't do it. Maybe this. Nope, fine. I have missed the initial prompt, and that means that I was no longer entitled to the next prompt. Okay. Excellent. Fine. Cool. Not a problem. It's kind of shit, but okay. Ah, yes. You missed that, and therefore you have not followed our extremely tightly scriptured procedure. Therefore you cannot do the completely normal looking thing. You had to climb somewhere. I know, but like, I was right in front of it. Hey, Killer Monkey, thanks so much for the follow. Monster, hey. Cross the bridge, you shits. Uh-oh. This game is mixed with other games. Yeah, I can agree with that. So the 100% trophy for GTA, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm currently working on getting 70 gold medals. I've got about 45, but I've run out of Strangers and Freaks medals because I didn't do them all. So now I need to do more Strangers and Freaks medals because I cannot be bothered with the main missions. I was doing one earlier, and it was like, do it within this certain amount of time, and do it this certain way, which means that you can stack the medals, so you can do it separately. You don't have to do it all in the same go. But Lamar kept glitching when I tried to do it in the speedrun way. It was getting my nerves, so I just stopped doing it. It's like, you know what, I'll just put this down. I'll go and do something else with my day. Fair enough, Tiger. I actually have only played Sekiro from that list.
I have to help my friends at the gate.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta keep going with those.
There they are. I brought some friends from Yeriko.
I figured it out. You're the ghost, but you're supposed to be 10 feet tall.
Keep
Ah, I
fighting.
wish I was 10 feet tall. Look like a cheese string. Oh sweet, you got some jingly balls. Ah! You become an urban legend. I really like that. Just grabbing some crafting shit. That's a stone. Get in there. Hello. Okay. Where's the castle? Okay, looks like it's over there. Kinda thought we were in it. Never mind. Awkward.
You finally got here! Don't get too close! They'll see me!
Stay safe, Pinji.
I'm trying to get away!
You should have waited for us to open the gate.
It was Matako's idea. How many Mongols are left?
Just the ones here.
Then let's end it!
Oh, a dog went off from his... Damn it. Yeah, there we go. Get out of the way! There we go.
Lord Sakai, you're just in time. Keep
Yeah, I know. I'm great. Oops.
It was close.
The fort is ours, my lord.
Is it? Okay. We did it! I wasn't following that at all.
All right. Never better.
All things considered.
Good to see you, Lord Sakai.
Where's my uncle?
Is it this cold everywhere
What?
up here?
We'll get used to it. Take any supplies we need. Prepare to ride for Juba. So, you and Takeshi,
That was my old life.
he and his people are more than hunters, aren't they?
Depends on how you look at it.
I told them they can stay and hold the pass. for us.
Lads. So, how did all these people know to come here? Like, how did Massacre and Norio need to come here? I thought that they were working with, Shimura now.
I think he's been looking forward to seeing you.
He's seen me. We can go now.
Oh, this is awkward! Jin, get your ass out of this.
It's time for the calm to die.
Aww, Yuna. Cult of personality. That's healthy. You're not Nobu. Oh. We got a trophy. Aww. You'll never be Nobu. Also, what do the lighthouses look like? Because I still haven't found one, and I know it's because I just don't know what they look like. Ah, yes. I needed that. You've seen one before. Is that a lighthouse? Soup! What kind of soup? Thanks, Tiger. Ah, okay, right. So I gotta look for those. Okay, there we go, right. I just go up to any tall building and I'm like, is that a lighthouse? No, this is Patrick. Give me some steel. Thai green chicken noodle. I had Thai red curry for lunch today. Scobie's a soup whore. The likes of which I've never seen. Yeah, tiny mainland island. No, tiny mainland tower, like completely in the center of the map. Is this a lighthouse? Hell yeah. You're like Nunu from the Teletubbies. Nice. With your hose. Sucking it up. Hey! I was saying that you like eat it through. It's alright actually. It does, Heath. I'm glad that you agree. What is that? Half time on the footy? Yeah, Man U! Ah, the boys! Ah, thanks mate, thanks, yeah. Bit busy with the streams, innit? The missus, the ball and chain. Ah, I never get round to the pub anymore. Ah, God. Sky Sports, what? No, Nunu, the Hoover. I don't know, Heath. I don't know which accent to do. Right. Footy pundit. Oh yeah, pundit. Oh, chips and curry in a good old football match down at the pub with the lads. Oh, get me a Stella. Oh, I've got 50 bob on Chelsea. Oh God, I hate being married. Oh God, I hate my wife. Don't you all? Oh yeah, all the lads here. God, commitment. Oh, I'm an humble plumber, but I just love the game. Go on, lads. From the 60s. I'm an humble plumber. Married my wife Bethany straight out of school. Voted Tory every election of my entire life, and yet I am still annoyed when they scale back my child benefits that I need to keep clothes on my son's back. His name is Charlie, and I care deeply for him, and he will inherit my business when I have died. I don't know. But I will disown him if he turns out to be an homosexual. But yeah, I don't know anything about football. Yeah, I'm starting to care about this guy. I think I'm gonna call him Paul. Paul Burton. Classic footy name. Why can I not stand off with anybody? A lot of hatred towards lad culture. Paul Burton. Learn a trade and stop complaining. Back in my day, I got paid I got paid 90 quid a week, and you are complaining that you get paid £200 a week. Disgusting. My mortgage was 50p. When my wife and I got married, I inherited her home that her father had passed down to her in his will, and I have never worked a day in my life since. And now I will... Hello. Hey, Lux! I don't want to be Paul. Paul and I are on terse ground. It's Amy, a smelly raid. Nice. How are you? Lux, thank you for the raid. How was your stream today? It's Amy! Thank you so much for the follow, Amy. Oh my goodness. You doing any Nuzlocks today? This game does have pretty choice music. Just doing some Minecraft, nice. Vanilla or modded? Vanilla, cute. You better be getting all those trophies, Lux. Oh, I don't have any depth perception, so I missed him with every single attack I did then. I'm like a hound. Let's get down. What's up, Seth? Oh, sorry, I missed you. Nah, I didn't miss anything, chick. Welcome back. Besides my incredible ability to fool others into thinking that I am interested in football. Oh, and Not Tethys is here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Not Tethys. Have a really good evening. Yeah, kick the ball. Yeah. Oh, ref! I'm gonna complain about this football because these people train 15 hours a day and yet somehow I think that I'm better than them. Even though I can't run for 4 seconds without having a small coronary. I can smash a pint over my mate's head without watching football. And then I've got more spare time because I have to sit down for 90 minutes every fucking day to watch some other people have more fun than I am having. When you watch the football, don't you think like, wow, that looks fun. God, I'd love to do that. Shek, honestly, considering how like insanely hoardish football fans can be, I am honestly surprised you weren't lynched. You're in a UK stream, Tiger. This is football. Watch where you go here. What? What's an approved butt joke? I don't know. Try me. Well, I mean, I don't live during the Sengoku era, and I have not received top training. Like, this is me living vicariously. You know, this is a completely unachievable for me. But I mean, you could just play football, right? Ah, I like that fix. When in Rome, eh, Tiger? When in Rome. What am I supposed to do here? Thing is, I turned the minimum UI off because I turned minimum UI on because I was sick of getting those stupid tooltips. But it was the only thing that stayed. But now I don't want to turn it back on. Yeah, there's a difference, you know. Kicking a football round with the lads, etc. Oh, shut up, Scopes. Didn't ask. Also, you mentioned it earlier from Neo. I'd much rather be the man in Neo. Really? Nah, that's the opposite, Tiger. Yeah, sports. Yeah. Woo! Yay! I love... Caledonian Thistle. Maverick! Hey. Hand egg. Spokes. Yeah. Makes sense, Heath. Baseball. We don't have baseball here. Well, it's not called baby ball, but maybe it should be. Or maybe Baby Bell would sue if it was called baby ball. Snooker. Baker!
Oh, majestic!
I come here for the epic sports chat, and I want to
Thank you
say
so
amazing
much, Bakes.
gameplay, but let's face it, that would be lying.
Uh-oh. I thought I had more. Rounders in PE, yes. Ready to die? I am. I'm just looking for a chance, say Bakes. I liked Rounders in PE. We lost the war. Which one? The Vietnam War? I know somebody lost that war. I just don't remember who it was. Oh, that's why Twitch was being annoying. Everyone lost that war. I can't relate, I'm afraid. Oh, well, thanks, Big. I'm glad that you enjoy hanging out with us. The Aussies helped. Hey, we're not affiliated with them. They're cool, and cooler than us, but... That's like saying that Canada is America. And we... Lads! Thanks. No, I was opening this lovely box. The lads.
That was amazing, my lord.
Oh no, I can't open this lovely box. Oh, yep. Retake the castle yet? I don't know which castle you're talking about. There's quite a lot of them. We're bringing back toxic masculinity. The main story castle. There was quite a few of them. I don't know which one. I don't know. Judging by the main quest that I'm doing, what do you think? Like, is this before? It's alright, Maverick. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'll probably look at the map later though. Hee hee. Heath. Just where you are in the story. I'll look at the map in a little bit.
That was amazing, my lord.
Oh, I had to talk to you this whole time. I thought you were just an extra.
No, my lord. They passed this way but headed east.
You know where?
They mentioned some cliffs near the river.
I know that place. Take supplies from the camp and get to safety.
I cleared all my cache today, so I'm hoping that the stream just won't randomly go down. Ooh, this is a nice horse. I no longer have an allegiance. Oh, sprightly. I like it. Wow, look at this. This is so nice and red.
Those are the cliffs where the Ronin went.
Yes, a standoff. These guys are really quick, so I'll probably just die. It's a lot of people.
Should free the men.
Should free. Hey! All in the wrist. Nice. Easy. That was a lot of people in a standoff. Whoop. 5-man shiv. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They never stood a chance, my lord.
Yeah, they didn't. You should see that. That was pretty cool. Slash. This guy would just be like, I'm
These
sorry.
Ronin deserve death.
They kill the innocent people at the end.
I recognize some of them. They used to serve Clan Yarikawa.
I guess it's
Survivors
my
of the
turn.
rebellion, and still traitors to their own people.
More of us nearby. So Ronin to Hoa, Hyoi, and Oda.
Oda!
He's alive. If any were killed here, take to the bodies and go somewhere safe.
Why would you... If a hornet's nest started like right near your camp, I would just leave. I'd pack up and I would go. I'd even move the well. I'd be like, nope. This is done. Let's start again somewhere else. Oh, this horse is shit though.
Dogs, they have some.
Let's smash a pint on it. Good.
Fight me!
My horse got murked. Yeah. I was very sad about that. Yeah. Wow, this is a very efficient way of dealing with many enemies. Yeet! Really? They're just leaving? Okay.
My lord, please, you must hurry to the inn. My wife was wounded.
I spoke to her.
She,
Her final thoughts were
Ooh.
horse wife.
Enemies! Standoff has a chance to terrify enemies.
these women.
I'm wearing the ghost mask. Does that impact that as well?
Thank you, my lord.
It just looked better than the sockeye mask. Okay. It's just armor. Fair. Style. Oh, Seth. I'm great at swords. But you're supposed to be 10 feet tall. Did you say 10 feet tall? Right, where are we off to? We're off to here. And the ghost armor every kill is spooky. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, Sephi. And your little bib. You got your bib. She's so cute. Precious. But Blue's naughty, so she's outside. Yo, fox. All kills, nice. Can you find these shrines without the foxes? Like, do they spawn until you've reached the fox den? And they were hard to find. Okay. Okay. I've never found one actually. Ooh. Wait, what do I need to do for the main quest? So we have to go back up there. Well, let's work our way back up there very slowly. The final mythic quest is painful. Can't wait to get there. Nothing can be worse than Fair for the Afterlife. This week, I'm giving myself a break, you know. Pretty. Eat. Ah. A fox shrine place. Oh. Oh, nice. I really like these little quality of life things. Like, you can tell that this world map was tested very thoroughly. And when people got lost in areas like this, they created ways to help them get out of it. I really like when a world map has been tested like this thoroughly. It's so annoying, like walking somewhere and it taking you like 3 hours, and then you get there and it's actually like a dead end. It made the music. Oh goodness. Look how cool this looks. It's like a spooky Halloween duel. Hey!
Finally!
Finally!
Just madness. I'm not a warrior, just a murdering dog.
That's the spirit. Come on, Sakai. I've been looking forward to this.
Because he's anime. Unskippable intro cutscene. The musician guy. Yamato sends them a text.
Here now.
You have arrived! Oh! Oh, my mouth's dry.
You'll never kill again.
Why does it show me that? My legend, like, not increasing. I don't understand this. The show is based. Right, what is? It's a crossing. I will. As much as I want to as well. Oh. I found a black dye trader. I know there's a white dye trader, but if I don't find him by the end, I'll go back and look for him. I think he's probably in the first region.
Throw your blades.
You can directly cross between regions, really? Horse! Streamlabs, you're getting a bit too much. Oh, Streamlabs. Stop messing with the blinds, Streamlabs. How you doing, by the way, Fix? Streamlabs is in heat. I'm doing good too. This is quite like, what's the word? It's quite an isolated part of the island. Ah, oh, can't believe it, mate. Can't believe it. Oh, how much do they get paid? Oh, disgusting. I could do it better than that. I'm like 8 minutes per mile. I could do that. I ain't even kicking that ball. Just gonna watch it go into the goal. Just gonna wait for it. Grow legs like the amphibians. Carry itself in. Disgusting. Wow, this is pretty. No, I don't want a standoff. Stop offering me a fucking standoff. Jeez. Got a permit for that evolution. Hey, wait. Why did you get off your horse? Okay, fine. Heath would definitely do the same. That's the circle of life. Where the fuck am I going? I think... Shall I just fast travel? Cannot fast travel during combat. Well, never mind. Yeah, it looks like I have to go all the way back to where that lighthouse was. Fast travel is much easier. Yeah, I was trying to go without, but I don't understand why it doesn't let you cross the regions. Maybe it needs to like load the rest of the map or something. Hey, Tiger, you joined the Discord. Oh, grief. It's you. Vestop.
When I was your age, people said I was the next Kayori Nagao.
The best object we've ever had.
Yeah, not even close.
Dismissive growl. Fuck off.
Good.
But I'm grateful for everything.
I was so dedicated to my study. I never made time for a family.
Good, you would have been a horrible man.
Just to be high air. My crimes. I could not forgive.
Can you imagine this guy raising you? He'd kill you. Like, he kills his students when they disappoint him. Can you imagine, like, him trying to teach you how to tie your shoes, you'd be like sweating and crying. We haven't found Tomo yet. And hey Dave, how you doing? Walnut! I love it. Thanks. I won't. Thank you for the advice.
Let the ghost consume me.
Whoa, don't compare yourself to the ghost, my friend.
Oi, somewhere in coming.
You bought The Witcher. Which one?
Last-ditch effort to rally the Mongols and restore her reputation.
She's here. I'll find her.
I brought The Witcher with me. He's really nice.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, but what is that? What is that a metaphor for, Shekel? What is that a metaphor for? Was that it? Okay. Standard version. I mean, like The Witcher 1? Yeah, that is her name. Number 3. Okay, right. Nice. I cannot wait to hear about your experience. You've not played it before? Sevilla! Yeah!
Where are the others?
Ready to follow wherever you go.
Baker has a lot of games.
The sensei told them.
Yeah! The boys! The passion! Oh, Dave. You're living the life that I've always dreamed of living. Fortunately, I can't eat lactose. Oh, yeah, the lads, woo! I need to get a Vuvuzela.
We'll have cover of darkness if we go.
Just 3 at a time. So what did you finish to pick this one up? Is me.
Better view from the lighthouse.
Yeah, you fucking have, Heath. Like, that's on your alt, right? Because I saw you post that. I saw you talking about Skyrim today. And then, like, you were like, oh, got him. Got that legendary dragon. And then it was like, Heath is online. 20 minutes later, Heath is offline. So you have energy. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. What do you need energy for? Winds howling. Probably did. Oh, because you're tired. Okay. That makes sense to me. Why are you tired? Oh, you're at work. Oh, great. Now I understand.
The same ones I used to make my poison to use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
Yeah, it's fine.
I took a risk. My poison saved thousands.
If it kills thousands more.
Oh my god, Una, stop bitching.
Right. We need to kill them.
Straight up.
Why would the clan come up here?
We're safe for our mainland. Attack it, just like you did here. This is our last chance to stop him. We can't get in the front, but we can climb around the cliff.
And sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
No, it's French, it's Walmay. Oh, fuck. Me. My whole life plans have been scuppered because my brother died to save your life. Me. I didn't intend to go that extra, but fine. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Is this an insta-fail? Probably is. No, you tit! Oh! God, these games piss me off. Ghost of Tsushima is too handholdy. I was watching Zero Punctuation and I was like, talk about how handholdy it is. Talk about how handholdy it is. Talk about how irritatingly handholdy it is. And he was like, collectibles, blah blah blah. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Guess they saw me. Yeah. I got so well. No, it's like there's a lot of reasons why this game is like super handholdy. I really like Yahtzee because I don't think he like stands too many games. You know, I mean, I know he sucks major Half-Life 2 dick, like absolutely chugs it, but I mean, he's pretty reasonable about the things that he watches. And he makes fairly good points. You know, he doesn't have like rose-tinted glasses all the time. Oh, yeah, also Silent Hill 2, but like nothing that's sort of come out like now, nothing that's super recent. So when you watch him, he's not going to be like, oh my god, it was incredible, game of the year, game of the year. You know, I'm sick of IGN, like every single guy on IGN giving a game like 10 out of 10. Like giving like Batman's PC port 10 out of 10, you know. Because, I mean, I've said it a bunch of times before, I don't think any game is a 10 out of 10. But like, this is so annoying. I guess reviewers are scared of being blacklisted, so they get a bit too, like, dick sucky, but it's so annoying to, like, watch a review of, like, Assassin's Creed Unity, and it gets a 10 out of 10. Heath got the irony of you saying the novelty of his cynicism got old after a while. You two exhibit the exact same cynicism. In droves, my friend, droves. Yeah, I think that fun is a thing to prioritize, but I mean, like, there are lots of facets to a game. I'd say fun, in regards to experience, I'd say fun is like the top 50%, but I think it's perfectly valid to criticize a game based on lots of different things. You're not a cynic. That's the same thing, Heath. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Well, which is Zero Punctuation. He doesn't go into too much depth, which is fine. I suppose when you need to churn out a video a week after playing the game, you know, time gets a bit tight. No, I can't light the lighthouse. So, oh, thanks, Dave.
Let's find our plan of attack.
I don't know. I just. I guess birds of a feather, eh? Oh, nice. I love how the Khan gets to Bagsy the best house. Yuna is like a top wing woman. yeah, I don't know.
Khan is almost ready to say
I just get really annoyed. Like I used to try and check reviews for games, and then eventually I just gave up.
Don't stop him here.
What did I see a really good review for and I bought it and I was really annoyed about it?
Key to beating him.
When it comes, Khan will...
I've seen a lot of really good reviews for Shadow of the Colossus, but I think Yahtzee actually really favourably reviewed that as well.
Everything on them. To do this, we
What was
need
it?
longbow weapons.
I've seen some amazing reviews of Fallout and been like, great.
Small force can distract the Mongols. I'll get inside Portuguese. Kill the Khan.
I don't remember.
Let's get back to Joker.
I don't remember. If you always expect the worst, you can never be disappointed. Fair. I remember hearing about Fallout 4 very favourably. You bought a 360 for GTA 4. Oof. Shadow of the Colossus is a timeless classic. It's an incredible, very unique experience that's got a really interesting story and asks a lot of very interesting questions. The control scheme is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And at some points makes it a frustrating, very irritating game to play. I mean, I've completed it more than twice and I find it to be like almost unbearably annoying sometimes. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with Shadow of the Colossus as an experience, but mechanically it's appalling. It's too sparse. I feel like it's got that sort of Dark Souls thing where you're walking around in a world that has long since passed its time, which is really interesting, and it gives you like this really strange, bitter, empty feeling. Wait, why am I sneaking? It gives you like this really bitter, strange, empty feeling, and like this feeling of longing. Like you wanna know, and it would be cool to be there and see what happened. But the game is like so shallow in, you know, its execution that it never really scratches the itch the same way that Dark Souls does. And yeah, I guess that's intentional. You know, I guess that's all part of the experience, to always wonder. But it I don't know, I just feel like if they developed it just a tiny bit more, it would have been a bit more interesting. Yeah, and that's also true, Heath. You just stab it. Like, each boss is a different puzzle, but a puzzle that you stab. Man, I find Shadow of the Colossus to be okay. I've played a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, that is the point, but I feel like it could have been more. If they'd fixed the control scheme, I would have enjoyed it much more, but they didn't, so I don't enjoy it that much. The PS4 version added that Easter egg with the shiny things, didn't it? I don't feel like the control scheme was good enough. A lot of Japanese games have this issue where like they're very obstinate in their control schemes and very unyielding in what they'll allow you to do, and they are like really stubborn when it comes to quality of life. Like I was complimenting this game in the fact that if you get lost anywhere, you know that somebody's tested it and they've told a dev, and a dev has added in like new ways to get through the area so that it's easier. You know, you don't get stuck somewhere for 4 hours. I think that's really respectable way to make a game. Like, you're testing it constantly with the user. The user is giving you their feedback, and you are like tempering the game to make it easier to play. Not an easier game, but you're making it easier to play. Like you're providing the user with more more footholds to get into the game. You know, the barrier to enjoyment isn't controls. But there's a lot of Japanese games where like I don't know if they don't test it with users or if they just don't care about feedback, but they just they put in like these really stubborn control schemes, and they're like, learn this control scheme or fuck off. And it's like the the point of a control scheme should be to navigate the game. Like, it shouldn't even be something that you think about. It shouldn't even be something. It shouldn't be something that you have to grit your teeth and get through just to play the game. Like, it should facilitate the enjoyment of the game. Like, a control scheme isn't part of the experience. It facilitates the experience, in my opinion. And Shadow of the Colossus is like a really key example of a game that is like, I can't imagine they tested that with many people. Like, having tank controls on a moving object that you're also climbing up in different dimensions and from different perspectives. Like, I can't think of anything less useful. There, Heath. Yeah, there was supposed to be loads of Colossus. I think it was 40 something. Oh yeah, definitely Baker. Code Vein is the only 10 out of 10 in the world. Yeah, like, I obviously play. I got through the game quite a few times, so I obviously grinned and, you know, I grin and bear it with the control scheme, but I never got used to it. It never became an enjoyable control scheme. I don't know, I just feel like with some games you can tell that they really iterated when it came to the user experience. They really, like, tried to make something enjoyable to play, and there's a lot of Japanese games that they just don't. I played the OG and the remaster. Like, a really random example, Animal Crossing has absolutely terrible user experience. Absolutely terrible quality of life. It's appallingly disrespectful of the user. The way the game plays, the game expects you to do certain things, but the game's mechanics don't facilitate the things that it expects you to do. Like, if you're doing the fishing tourney, or if you're grinding for fish, or if you need to, you know, earn some money by selling lots of fish, a really basic, frequently complained about example is the fact that you can't craft multiple fish bait. Fish bait doesn't stack in your inventory. The items you use to make fish bait don't stack, and you can only craft one at a time. So you go to the menu, find fish bait, click craft, click confirm. You go through like a 3-second animation of your character crafting the fish bait. Your character then turns around, holds the fish bait up to you and goes, "Look, I made some fish bait," puts it in their pocket, and then, like, stands still again. And then it's like, continue crafting? Yes, no. Yes. Fish bait. Confirm. Animation. Shows off the fish bait. Yeah, so, yeah, you're exactly right, Maverick. Like, people play Nintendo games because they stan them, and that's fine. But, like, the lack of respect, like, Nintendo expects you to do one thing, but only gives you the tools to do, only gives you the tools to do it to a very limited capacity, which is very frustrating, and it's one of the reasons I stopped playing Animal Crossing. Because that's one example, but it's all over it. Like, if you want to go and visit a friend's town, you've got to go to this, like, dodo at the airlines thing. I would be annoyed, Scopes. I get very annoyed at that UX.
In a castle full of samurai.
Like, you have to go to the desk, and you have to go through like 5 different choices, and each choice the guy like says like 3 lines of dialogue to you, and if you click the wrong thing you have to exit out of the whole thing and start again. And if you're in your island and somebody comes to visit your island, you have to watch like a 10-second thing, maybe even 20 seconds, where it's like, a new person's arrived at the island, and then it shows like their perspective as they fly over the island. I guess they're like loading everything in for everybody. But if you can have up to 4 people in your island, and people can go and come as they please, which means that you just get like, I want this one. Yeah, it's just like so you're trying to hang out with your friends, and every minute or so you're getting told to like leave conversations, you're getting told to like leave conversations, you're getting kicked out of things, you know, it's just like a really bumbly experience.
I still remember every hidden path.
Protest an NPC, which one? Hey Mudroid, how you doing?
Old Shimura couldn't keep up with me.
You have sushi. Oh my god, Dave, I'm world jail. Yeah, exactly, Scopes. Like, the thing is, the map's already there. They need to load the map in for, I guess, one person. I don't really understand why it takes like 20 seconds. I don't really understand why it takes 20 seconds for everybody. Oh, the museum owl. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's just like, yeah, you need to, like, disguising loading is good, but not when it like completely disrupts play. And I can't, in my mind, imagine a reason why they would need to do that, because obviously people join each other's multiplayer games all the time. Like, you can pop in and out of a Minecraft game easily. You know, I don't understand why, of all the games in the world, Animal Crossing is one that needs to pause the game for everybody involved. Make you watch like this really long, boring animation every single time. And I think it's just one of those situations where, like, maybe they could have made it load in the background. Switch limitations, but Minecraft's on the Switch, and you can pop in and out of a friend's Minecraft world like that. You just load into the game, you know. There's just like a lot of, there's just, I don't know, I find quality of life, when companies like seemingly willingly ignore quality of life limitations, it becomes like so show-offy and so disrespectful to your time. Minecraft has existed for over a decade, but Minecraft has always been like that. You've always been able to pop in and out of somebody's game. Like, the limitations of a game that came out 10 years ago, yeah, it's been developed over 10 years, but Animal Crossing came out this year, and it shouldn't be as limited as Minecraft was 10 years ago. Animal Crossing, you know, the groundwork's already been done. Animal Crossing shouldn't struggle with that. Yeah, that's also true. Like, even if you're like sat right next to each other and you've got perfect connection, and you know they're not bringing much along with them, you still have to sit and watch the same cutscene as if you were summoning somebody over from, like, I don't know, halfway across the world. Like, Animal Crossing shouldn't be weighed down by something like that, and I can only think of it as being like purposeful. Old gameplay engines. I don't know if that's the case for Animal Crossing. But I do not think that that problem is like a valid one. Like, if anybody knows why that happens, like, tell me, it's fine. Oh no, that's a shame, Heath. But it's just ridiculous. I can't think of why. It's definitely the case for the recent Ass Creed games. Really? How so? Because, like, if in stuff like Minecraft, you know, Minecraft was developed by one guy, and you could just pop in and out of another person's world. You know, it was written in Java. Like, Minecraft, when it was first released, was not a very efficient game. Remember when it first came out, and when you started the game, you just got this big list of errors, and then it would start. Like, those errors were there because Java's like not very good for running a game like Minecraft. But if in a game like that you could just pop in and out of your friend's world, written by one guy, then a game made in 2020 that was delayed as well, should be more than capable of it. And I refuse to believe that they did it for any reason other than just because they're like, you will enjoy this, as though this is the first time somebody is visiting your island. You will sit and watch this because every time has to be as magical as the first time. You know, you cannot skip this, because this is the experience you will have, and you will have this experience and you will be happy about this experience. You know, I think it's honestly just like a disrespect for the player. You can't even team up with your mates on Splatoon yet, though. I just don't understand. Combat animations are in a fixed sequence, and the characters fight like they're in an RPG rather than moving like humans. That's interesting. I haven't played any Assassin's Creed games, so I can't comment. I don't understand why they would scale back like the game from previous installments. But I mean, at least it's still playable, right? Just there's a lot about Animal Crossing that is just like a blatant disrespect for the player. I've got cat hair all over me as well. Sorry. I remember after Animal Crossing came out, somebody made a quality of life patch trailer, like as a joke.
Majestic!
Because it was so true, and it was a long trailer as well. Hey Mordred, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months at tier 1. How you doing, man? Welcome back. How watered down the animations are. I guess that's what happens when you just shovel the same thing out every year. Wow, there's a lot more crossing-based exploration in this part of the map. Ugh. I don't know. I get really annoyed about Animal Crossing. It just could have been so much more. It could have been so much better. But it wasn't. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Scopes. This game does scenery probably the best out of any game I've ever seen. Hey Birch, how you doing? Death Stranding, nice. What do you think of it? It's fun. Good. Imagine having waterfalls as like a thing. I'm really well, thanks, Birch. And yeah, I'm really passionate about Animal Crossing because it could have just been so much more enjoyable. It could have been so much more. And I just felt like they were being rude to me all the time. Just like beatings will continue until morale improves. Just like grabbing my head and forcing me to do things. Like, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Watch this animation. Can't skip this, even though you've seen it 45 times. Can't make multiple of these, can't buy multiple of those. Just found it like... Just found it rude. Care a lot. Mainly because I really enjoyed New Leaf, and I was like really excited for New Horizons. And then I was like, this is trash. Like, this is just rude. Rude trash. Terrible UX. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo have changed, and even though I don't like the way Pokemon went, a lot of people do. So I can acknowledge that Pokemon changed, and not in a way that I enjoyed it, but for some people it changed for the better. But like, I don't see how Animal Crossing has improved. Like, when they released it with less features than New Leaf had, less NPCs, less shops, less blah blah blah. And they were like, oh, it's fine, we're going to release like more and more things in free updates. Sophie, what are you doing? They were like, we're going to release more and more things in free updates, so like all those NPCs that we didn't bother to put in, we might release them soon. And I'm like, so you've released like an unfinished game for £60, and you're telling us to you know, hold our breath, because we might include the things that were in the game 12 years ago. We might. And like all the Nintendo stands were like, oh my god, stop complaining like that they didn't include like this really basic feature that they had before. Like they'll probably release it. Like that's not a good thing, you know? I just feel like Nintendo really took the piss so much. Well, that happened with Final Fantasy 15. Wait, what happened, me, George? Sure, yeah, I mean, like, New Leaf had, like, the cafe, they had, like, all these, like, little buildings and things you could do, like, all these NPCs that could visit your town. They had, like, Pascal, and I know they reintroduced Pascal in an update, but I'm like, I've paid for a full experience. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not really impressed by the fact that you need to keep releasing them as they go. It's sort of like in like MMOs and stuff, or like in Monster Hunter World, where they keep adding new content to keep it fresh. But instead of adding new content, they've just sliced up the initial thing, and then they're just adding in content that was like commonplace in the previous games. Come on in. Yeah, I think, yeah, you're the customer. You should be allowed to complain about stuff that would have made it better. The game crashes on startup, horrible animations, the Steam forums are full of complaints. Oh shit, did they even test that? Yeah, they had to cut Pokemon out and then they had them back in the DLC. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind if because I feel like they just wanted to do the Monster Hunter World thing, where they're like, oh, we'll just slice up, to keep people playing in the long term, we'll slice it up and we'll add stuff in like summer updates, Easter updates, Halloween updates, blah blah blah. But the thing about Monster Hunter World is that they always add new things. They always add new experiences, you know. But in this game that people pay 60 quid for, they just chop up old stuff and release it to you in dribs and drabs. Yeah. How you doing, Jedi? Oh, that happened with Remnant, me, George. I don't understand. It is a slacker move, it's trash. Just feel like they completely missed the point, but they know that the people who play Animal Crossing are like so obsessed with it that they'll just suck up and take it. Alright, thanks. Sophie, are you coming up onto this desk or not? Because you're giving me the nerves. Come on in. Come on in. I was talking about Animal Crossing. Galarian Slowpoke is pretty cute. He's got like a little suntan on his head. So, Animal Crossing makes me angry because it could have been an amazing game and it's not. Because the developers have like no respect for the people who play it. Then it has a complete and permanent meltdown. Wow, yeah, it sounds like there was no testing whatsoever. How could you miss something like that, you know? You feel the same way about Assassin's Creed? Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't really followed the Assassin's Creed series at all, so all of this stuff is, like, completely new. Yeah, they just, like, water it down every time. Sephi. The armor is pretty badass. Sephi! No. Not the wires. Oh dear, stop it. Last one took me 2 years to complete. Poo game. What was so poo about it? Nice. Feel free to brag about sushi. Should have ordered more, yeah. Sushi's not that filling, but it is good. Uh-oh. Computer said no. That's a good reference. Sephi! I'm gonna put her out the opposite. second. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on Ass Creed. No, I have a lot of thoughts on Animal Crossing. Oh my god, AC. Perfect. Uh oh. I want to chase the Witcher 3 success. That's kind of bold.
Just wait for the guard to finish checking it.
It's one of those supplies. Yeah, I've been playing The Witcher 3 on Death March lately, and it's it really highlights like the limitations of the combat system. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to blow my nose in a minute. I don't know what's. I've got loads of cat hair on my nose. That could be it.
Thank you.
He's been trained not to puke.
Lord Simura can't be too careful. The Mongols turned the Straw Hats against us. You can't be sure who to trust. We're not warriors. We're merchants. Remember all that Ataro, the silk trader? I hear he got some of the horses poisoned and used it on Lady Kina. She was your own business. Now she's a bloated corpse.
The boss with the rifle. Oh, Psyker. Yeah. He's pretty rough.
I would never approach Shima.
Oh, that's pretty awkward, guys. Sorry.
That's
Oh.
just how things are.
How do I leave? Oh. Okay, thank you.
I need to get inside the main keep. Leave my message in his quarters.
What message you can leave in his quarters, Jin? Send nudes.
There he is, inspiring his new samurai.
Inspiring his new samurai. They'll all die for him. You don't like Dark Souls? Why? I think it depends on which weapon you use. I mean, like with Dark Souls, you can play a ton of builds. Use a ton of different weapons, all of which have different animations. Combat animations. Which ones, man? There's loads. Fair.
Uncle, you can't know I'm here.
Yeah, Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls is pretty stiff. Oh, he's sad. free flow, fixed sequence. Suppose Dark Souls was 2011, wasn't it? Achoo. I keep wondering when I'm going to see Ryuzo again.
Lost my chance
And
to
then
get
I'm
the
like, oh wait a minute. What am I supposed to do? You want to sneeze but you can't. That's strange. Ryuzo. What are you talking about? It depends on the game as well. DMC, Bayonetta are amazing for free flow combat. Really? I think I played DMC 4. Demon's Souls did have a lot of the same ones. Especially because I just R1'd my way through that game. Well, I guess I'll try and freak you out. Yeah.
The ghost is responsible for both. What do you wish to do?
He shoots gun and fly. If you want tips, let us know. Old room. Messy. Yeah, I'm finding my turn. Uh-oh.
Not something that way.
Uh-oh. Never mind. Fuck. Hey Andre, how you doing? Like games where you feel like the character. Okay. Yeah.
The ghost is responsible for both. What do you wish to do?
Okay, Baker.
The Shogun's orders were clear. Our first priority remains the Mongols.
Of course, Lord Shima.
We learned about your location.
The scouts we sent north never returned. I feel they were conquered.
Okay, so I can't stealth kill this guy for some reason. Who the fuck is this? I think I climbed over you earlier.
Someone there?
Let's see.
No need to
I don't know what you're talking about, Dave. Well, I mean, they're not really on my side, are they?
He's here. Guards!
Uncle,
How you doing, Bakes?
Taken from the
No,
place.
how you doing, Will?
the Khan's fleet has gathered at Port Tsushima. His ships are loaded with poison that will devastate the Shogun's army. But when the next storm arrives, I plan to kill the Khan and sink his fleet. I ask that you join me.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
hope you can
Ritme.
lead
Sorry, that's my fan. It's really hot here.
if not his father and son, then his warriors who have walked.
Yes, Will.
Whatever you believe I've become, I will always be your family.
That was strange. Ha! You have aircon? Maybe he grappled. Yeah, that boss is really annoying. I got stuck on him for ages. Yeah, that's good for people in countries with aircon. Thanks a lot, global warming. Oops. I'm not interested in a standoff. I mean, you're chugging a lot of energy stuff. The Last of Us 2 or Ghost. I haven't played The Last of Us 2 yet, so I actually can't comment on that. Guess the 2 came out very separately. A couple days. No, so The Last of Us 2 came out, and I was thinking about buying it, but I wanted to wait until I got paid. I remember on Reddit somebody posted like a huge spoiler. And it really put me off. I mean, it wasn't the fact that it was it wasn't the nature of the spoiler. I was like, that's quite an interesting twist. Interesting. It was just more the fact that like somebody had posted it and it just deflated me. I was like, oh, I can't be bothered to like sit and play this game and just wait for that to happen. It was really annoying. And I posted, I was like, could you please just not tag this as a can you just not tag this as a spoiler? And they did, and I was like, well, that hasn't fixed anything for me, but great. I suppose 2 just got DLC and it's dumb, isn't it? Just like a new mode or something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you mean, philosophical crap? I feel like we're talking about different spoilers. Yeah, Jedi. Ah, okay. I heard that the ending was... I heard that the ending made sense. Like, it's about the idea of revenge and that revenge isn't healthy, and a lot of games teach that. Yeah, Yeah, no, I completely agree with the ending that they chose. I know that they play tested it with an alternative ending that is probably more in line with what you were hoping for, and it just apparently just didn't really go that well. There's a lot of games that teach that revenge is unhealthy. I think I from the sounds of it, I like the way that they went with it. I mean, Red Dead Redemption teaches you that revenge isn't gonna fix anything. I guess that don't you also play as your main target though? I don't know. I from the sounds of it, I was like, this makes sense to me. Yeah, you play as her for the bulk of it, or quite a significant amount of it. And you like find out about her struggle and the person that she's with, and it's like a very similar situation to Joel and Ellie. You know, she's not like some cackling supervillain that sits on the peripherals, and you know she has to make her own choices as well. I feel like a lot of people didn't get pulled to her side because of some very interesting reasons. But a lot of the ones that I saw on Twitter and on that silly poll that they made just seemed a bit stubborn. That fucking oh my god. Cringe. Hey, what are you showing me, little bird? Really, Will? I'll save this for later. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she would never ever. I'm sure she would never take the place of Ellie in people's minds, but I think that there was a lot of contention about that character, like pre-release, that definitely soured people in advance and made people feel very biased before the game even came out. Like the fact that the game was swamped with like 10,000 negative reviews before that, like on day one. You know, I think there was a lot of prejudice. Yeah, but Shekel hasn't played the game. That's definitely worth remembering. You know, and up until this point, Shekel didn't know that you played as that character. But he understands the story, but he didn't know what the story was, did he? It's a logical stance though, but you can't put a logical stance on a foundation that doesn't exist. Like he can't come to this conversation with a logical stance not knowing about the game. If somebody who hadn't played the game was like, oh no, that's like completely right, like, you know, you could make that comment as well. Citing Shekel in this is like citing a BuzzFeed article in a conversation about the death penalty. Only in The Last of Us 2. Like, Shek's played a ton of shit, and more often than not I take Shek's point, but I wouldn't take Shek's point on a game he hasn't played. He was right, end, really. Thank you very much for your valuable opinion. Well, I mean, that's the equivalent of like the that's like the equivalent of the informed opinion that you can bring to the table, right? What? I pressed square. Oh, BuzzFeed articles are like well-meaning, but not good. Okay. What point are you making, Dave? Well, an article can be well-intentioned, if not, it can be, something can be wrong, but well-intentioned. Yeah, like, articles like that, people want you to enjoy reading them, they want you to laugh, they want you to find something that you like about them. It doesn't mean that it's quality, it's well-intentioned, but it's not quality. You don't have to play something to know something. You don't have to throw money at something to know it will be a huge mistake. You definitely do have to play a game to know whether or not that game is good. You 100% you have to play that game. Seven will make you take your shirt off. Yeah, like, you're 100%. You have to play the game. Yeah, the same thing, Irish. We were actually talking about that a little while ago. How like reviewers are so scared of getting blacklisted by games companies that they like just talk shit. Yeah, I mean, it's also a little bit different with a movie, because, like, you can watch a movie and know that it's a good movie. I guess it would be sort of the equivalent of, like, having somebody on the tube explain to you what the movie is about, loudly and drunkly, and then making a judgment on the movie based on that. Yeah. Some games I would actually recommend that people watch instead of play themselves. Like Code Vein, I don't think you'd get any value from that game by playing it yourself. I know that people in chat disagree, and it's fine. But I actually think that you get a better experience out of Code Vein by I'm gonna die, I think. From you can like or dislike a potato without eating the roots. Yeah, but that's a complete false approximation. Like, you're not supposed to eat the roots. You're supposed to eat the potato. And then you can decide whether or not you like the potato. In this example, you would have somebody explain to you what a potato tastes like, and then you would decide whether or not you wanted to eat it. Or you would look at a potato on a plate and then decide before you eat it that you don't like it. Like, you'll never actually know whether or not you like the potato until you eat it. Potatoes taste like something. Depends on the kind. Well, you can certainly assume something before you try it, but you'll never know until you try it. Beetroot can be okay. I've had it in the salad before and it's been alright. Beetroot is like a really niche thing. Yeah, it's not too bad with other things. I'd never have it by itself. You always sick because of the texture. Apparently it makes your Wii go purple. Okay. Right, let's carry on.
Deserve the best.
Marmite is really gross, like really gross. Same as like Bovril, if you've ever had Bovril. I don't know how you could ever say that, Mudrod. I'm not sure we've eaten the same thing. Oops. I only need a tiny bit and it's gorgeous. Oh. I think I tried it. I think my friend had it on a sandwich and he let me try a bit of it. And I was like, this is awful. This is shit. Why is it possible to do that? What do you mean? What? Accidentally hurt your horse? I don't know. Yeah, Scobie, finally something we agree on. This is a rare occasion. Yeah, but this is the first thing we've agreed on in our entire lives. I don't know what you're talking about. What else do we agree on? Besides Dark Souls 2 being great, and The Elder Scrolls Oblivion being an exceptional film. Ah, Mudrod. What more do I need? Steel and gold. Oh, not that much more actually. Oh, Under the Skin was great. Fair. With all mods in real time, fair. That's fine. Sekiro, that's good. And B movie, absolute 5 out of 5. I heard B Simulator was good. Oh, I got some steel. I need gold though. I can't even remember where to get it either. Makes you feel like a bee. There were loads of like knockoff simulators back when they were a meme. Code Vein is like super average, like woefully average. It's not the worst game I've ever played. It's not the best game I've ever played. Yeah.
I was worried. I thought you'd been caught.
I guess we do agree with on some things.
The message wasn't easy.
Makes you feel like a review. Yeah.
Will he help us defeat the Khan?
We can't wait to find out.
The wind's getting stronger.
This time we'll be here by morning.
I am.
Do you secure the siege weapons?
Enough to cause plenty of damage.
This map is a lot less like free flowing and movable through compared to the others.
I'll spread the word. We should check on them. They want to hear from their leader.
It's very derivative, super derivative. I don't know, me, Jordan. Maybe it's because he's got that fast forward button on his tummy. Ah, the siege weapons. We just put Jin in like the castle with like a fishnet stocking leg, and he can do it like round the corner. And then when the enemies come by, there'll be like a big kerfuffle and like a big fighting like cloud, and lots of fists coming out of the cloud and stuff. And then he'll be wearing their clothes. What were we talking about before this? Oh yeah, Code Vein. Not very good. Oh, I was talking about the map. Maps 1 and 2, like, you get around them really well, and even if you feel like you're running into a dead end, there'll be like some way that you can slip through, and it doesn't like completely halt your progress. But in this one, like, the amount of times I get lost on some random peninsula, I don't know if they didn't have time to like polish this as much as the others, or if this was a specific choice. Venus. Where are my allies? Ishikawa used to stand around there. We talked to Kenji. That's not Kenji. Ah, I feel rude now, sorry. Snow areas suck. Like, so many rivers and things. I don't know, I feel like this one's a little bit less polished.
Hang to my thoughts. I want him dead too.
I really like the appearance of this area, probably more than the others, or on par with the others. I just feel like, as an intuitive map, yeah, as like an intuitive map, it's a lot less like, it's a lot less roll with the punches. Like on the previous maps, you could never get lost anywhere because, like I said, there'll always be like a way that you can, you get to like a big cliff. And then, like, you're like, oh, I can just go up that tiny mountain path that's probably been made, like, during the user testing phase. But then you get here, and you get to a big cliff, and you're like, oh, and you just have to turn around and, like, go back. I just feel like they probably spent a bit less time on this part of the map. Stupid Mad Max game. Oh, you love it. Oh, of course you'd be here.
Sakai.
Yeah. Just feel like if they had more time to like iterate across this, there'd be like a few more bridges or like a few more paths, like cliff paths or mountain paths. Yeah, I heard the challenges are the worst bit. Okay, so I guess that's Yuna over there. Unless she turns around and it's somebody else. Oh, I wouldn't expect you to like that film, Scopes. No, not the film. The thingy. Norio will probably be, like, in the temple? Yeah, of course. Sometimes borderline impossible, really.
For all the times we fought together, we wouldn't miss it. Or we avenge your will.
The enemies won't see you. That works. I like that. I still need to purge Game of Thrones from my memory. Yo.
We've come a long way since you put me off Komodo Beach.
You were so heavy I could barely drag you. Had to strip you half naked just to reach town.
Oh, fair enough, Maverick.
We wouldn't be here without you.
I can't lose you, Jin. After everything we've been through. Everyone we've lost. I can't.
We have to stop the car.
No, you don't.
Oh, I am not. I am not on that ship.
On the boat.
That is a
That's
cursed
on
ship.
the While your uncle fights
They
his
just seem
small
like really
war.
good mates.
If I fall, promise me you'll keep fighting.
You're a real bastard, Jin Sakai. You should get some rest.
Yeah, I agree, Scopes.
It's set.
I feel like I'm watching two people I barely know have like a really intimate conversation, and it makes me feel awkward and uncomfortable. Wow, really? You didn't get like the red line under that? Let's leave them to it. I feel awkward. Yeah. And Yuriko.
One chance to take down the Khan before he attacks our mainland. Kenji, what's the status of our siege weapons?
Ready to rain fire on the Mongol fleet.
Good. You know we'll signal your attack. Once the volley begins. Mongols will
Rumpy
charge
Pumpy.
over
I've only got that picture of Yennefer.
right into our ambush.
The explosives are set up. Archers on the rooftops.
We're with you, Sakai.
Thank you.
Edge of Tomorrow kind of. Just it's not banging that I'm against. It's just the fact that
That storm's
I've spent however long I have with Jin in this game, and
Get ready to fire the signal arrow.
I'm not invested in him at all. That's some baggage. It's probably not going to be able to get it up. 3 days.
Mongols
Oh, that
coming.
was so
They'll cut
funny.
down anyone who
You were
gets
so salty. That was incredible. What are you doing? Oh.
This is for my sons!
Watch your back!
No, not the dingaling.
Get behind us!
Ow.
Take the fight to them! Forward!
Oh, I thought you were my mate. Take this bell. Oh, Scopey. Oh, sorry, I thought you were on my side. I hate the ones with shields. They're definitely the more annoying ones to fight.
More Mongols up there!
Arch them, or they'll pin us down!
Push them back!
Kill them all!
Yeah, it's super strong. Glorified mannequins. They so are, though. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Oh, cool. I forgot that I could do that. Ah, nice. Ah, none of them with it. Within range. Hey, God Gilf. The soda stance. R2! R2! Hidden little reference in each. Reference to what? Like, if it's a reference to like some kind of Japanese history thing, I'm probably not gonna know. But if it's a reference to Pokemon. It's kind of like a pun. Oh wow. I didn't know this game was capable of humour. I wish they'd injected more puns into the main story. That would have been exceptional. Nah, this is just on standard difficulty. Medium rare, yeah. Right.
Our plan worked.
The Mongols are regrouping.
We might finish this in the next 3 hours.
Mario's leading the rest of our forces up the hill.
Then we'll join him. Press the attack.
Love the way we all run. Medium rare is pretty good. I only order it if I trust the steak place though, otherwise I'll go medium. Sometimes even medium well done.
Today, the Khan dies. Lord Shimura isn't here. We fight alone.
We'll lead an attack on the main gate. Distract the Mongols while you find a way inside.
We'll be overwhelmed.
We came this far. We're not turning back now.
Oh, it's work tomorrow.
You are all the bravest warriors I've ever known. I hope to see you again.
Leave the battle to us.
What are we waiting for?
No mercy for the Mongols!
Fight! Fight for us!
Oh, Shekel, that's adorable. Wait, what do you want me to do then? Fuck's sake. Maverick, because you've told me to like go towards the coast, it makes me not want to go towards the coast at all. It's just kind of how I am. It's alright, I'm just very stubborn. I probably should have warned. Just completely stare at your friend. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Nice one, Gold Girl. How are you doing, by the way?
To get to a rooftop, look over the camp.
I am stubborn. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so stubborn. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. I don't know. Nobody's ever said that to me. Make sure you keep breathing. See, I instinctively don't want to, but I can't stop, so. Oh, bless you, Godgill. What a rough one. Not the lads. Not the old boys from Manchester. I'm glad you're at least good. Oh. Yeah, I've been, perhaps doing a bit too much. Oh. Oh, he run. I'm gonna lose my ghost stats. Because they're scared of death, I suppose. Insta ghost stance is great. Shimura! Already here, mate, soz.
Tsushima! No mercy!
So resolute.
Just have to reach the manor house.
Yeah, I really like that idea that he turns into something different when he uses the ghost stance. Because there's been like a few brush strokes of like mythological stuff going on, like when you fight the Tengu and things. I like to think that there's some like very, very subtle stuff going on there. Maybe he does. I want to get that supply. I can't. That big Chad. I do like the idea that you turn into something that looks like really horrifying. You just get some really big bum. Be true. That would be cool. What do you mean? God, I hate you, Jin. Recent traitor. Hey, Hey man, so how you doing? I'm pretty good, thanks. Ow. I'm still good. Oh, there we go. Oh man. The smoke bomb is pretty OP, I love it. Maybe he's a Rocky Robbie, that would be cool. Wow, that was loud. Arrows are pretty OP. Unless you... Well, the thing is with arrows, they're really OP, but you just get staggered out of them. I wish the game would be a little bit more consistent with who's fighting you at one time though. Did someone just puke? I hope so. Like you fight a lot of dudes and like one of them would hit me, so I would change stance and counter him, and in that time somebody else would be hitting me. So I'd change stance to counter him.
Just have to reach the manor house.
And then I don't know, I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Oh god, shield, man. Thanks, Manza. Yeah, that would be super cool. Like, having played Neo, there's a lot of ways they could go with how he like looks in their minds. I wish there was a point where you would see it. Ow. Game wants you to use moon stance. I want to watch the Batman trilogy again, for fuck's sake. You're not in the specifically designated place for playing this game. You must go back to the designated fighting area. Do not leave the designated fun zone. I like that. I guess so, shit. Scarecrow was great. He was really good in Batman Arkham Asylum as well.
All this death. Because you and your uncle would not surrender.
Is he just gonna fall through the ice?
I offered you peace, and you chose war. Now, the people of your mainland
He's smashed.
suffer. You will never leave this island.
That was very honourable. Why do you look like Chris Moyles?
I will avenge the people of Tsushima. Vengeance? The petty wish of a child.
Ow. I used to work in the same building as Chris Moyles. I know Chris Moyles when I see him.
It is not my destiny to die here.
Heath Ledger was a good Joker. The thing is, he didn't really have that much of a competition, really. Like all of the Jokers before what's his name, Zack Snyder reimagined them were like super like goofy and funny and just like a guy in a pair of pajamas messing around. So when you think about it, there's not really that much to compare Heath Ledger's Joker to.
I defeated you before. This will be no different. You sound afraid.
Jack Nicholson, even then, was still like, I know that his character played like a goofy role, but I know that his character played like a serious role, but he looked goofy. Like, I think Zack Snyder's attempt to reimagine this series was like really different. Yeah, and Mark Hamill was super ham as well. Oh yeah, Yukon Phoenix? He was alright. Yukon Phoenix was really good. They were just playing two very different characters though as well. Like Joker in Joker and Joker in Batman The Dark Knight are like very different. Joaquin, that's it. Wycombe. Which way am I going? Oh, that way. Ghost Recon Phoenix. I didn't watch Suicide Squad, so I don't have an opinion on Jared Leto. I know that he was like really excited to play the Joker. I saw him in some interviews and he's like super pumped. But then apparently they cut loads of his scenes out. Jared Leto's not a very nice person in real life. He's got like 20-something accusations of sexual assault against him by minors, like, which was really soured me to him actually. I really liked him before then. He started a cult. Yeah, he apparently he has not been a particularly morally good man. What was his cult? Yeah, you should definitely look into it on Google though, like, I don't remember the specific numbers. I think it was like 26, which is a lot, but... Yeah, I think that's the point. Like making him seem like a redeemable character in the Joker, and but knowing that no matter what, it's too late. Like, come to my island. Ow, so like a Epstein cult. R. Kelly had a cult like that, actually. insidious. Well, would you say that the Joker in the Dark Knight thinks that he's the bad guy? Because I definitely wouldn't think that he's a good guy. I would say that he kind of sees himself as separate, right? Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff coming out about celebrities. I guess power does a lot of things to people. Power and money seems to be a big catalyst. There's even been like a big slurry of stuff on like people on Twitch. Agent of Chaos, yeah. I mean, like, how many of them have actually turned out to be fake? Certainly not that many. When you look at, like, like, I know this is kind of a tough subject, but when you look at assault cases, it's actually only a very small percentage of them that ever turn out to be fabricated. I think it's better to believe, and not like crucify somebody until all the facts are there, but definitely better to believe and then work backwards from there. Yeah, I think they're being like, I think that, I don't know, it has been like quite a lot of people. I guess gaming has only very recently become a community for like both sexes and genders and the like. So there's very much like a boys' club aspect to it. It's definitely not 50-50. It's like it's only like a couple percent. You'll definitely if you're gonna say it's 50-50, you definitely have to cite a source.